This is a video I didn't think I would have to make. So I came to Hollywood to film some content with a YouTuber named Sloan. Sloan's so fake. I have all the receipts on my phone. I'm gonna go through you. I can't even talk right now, I'm so upset. I'm gonna go through all the photos and the text messages to prove to you what he did to me. I'm gonna start by introducing Sloan.
You're not gonna lie on me right now.
I have Sloan here.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Sloan also does commentary, drama, hot topics on YouTube. And you guys love him too, so I was like, well, come on to the channel and say hi.
Eat it up.
Eat it up. Okay, so what is the drama? We're gonna talk about James Charles. Because James Charles posted this video where he was dancing with the pink EDB. It's an ugly bikini.
Well, I saw he lost 80,000 followers over that type of stuff.
Yeah, like, he lost. James Charles lost a lot of subscribers.
Which that's money in James Charles. So.
He lost a lot of subscribers, and that is money. I mean, he worked hard for those subscribers, and he just lost them. But let's talk about why do you think he lost his subscribers?
I think he lost his subscribers because, well, I think culturally we're not ready for it, but also at the same time he pushes it, you know? And then when you see the child things on top of him pushing it, it's hard to like
because
sit
he has
here
a
and
small
be
audience.
like,
he has a small audience. He has a young audience.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and then we're over here like, okay, these kids don't need to see how to tuck your wiener.
Oh, yeah, because that's what it was about his tucking thing.
Yeah.
But I said this in my other video, and I was like, off the heels of being caught a predator and him apologizing for talking to underage guys, you would think that he would stay away from anything from a PR standpoint.
Anything sexual. I mean, I don't know.
From a PR standpoint.
I totally get that too. Even like my own brand myself, like I try to talk about, you know, really problematic things in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And like I know there's a time and a place for things. And it seems like James just doesn't have that understanding of a time and a place. And
yeah.
And it's also
because I think he might be losing relevancy. And he's like,
this is giving him
this is giving me traction because of that, there are a lot of people making videos about, I can't believe he did it. Here's the thing. After he posted that Instagram, whatever reel, I'll play it here for you guys. The next day, he posted another one showing off with a different bikini. He was showing off like the butt or whatever.
Wait, okay. When it comes to James Charles, I was like, wait, when I saw that video, I was like, where's the BBL?
Oh,
no! Did it dry up? I don't know, it went away that
so
quick.
I'm going to post a picture of James Charles from a couple years ago right here. You'll see him. And then this is him now. You can tell there is a huge difference in his body, and it kind of goes like that. Like it's almost like it's shaped more feminine.
Very Jeffrey though. Did Jeffrey have butt implants or butt like?
Oh, Jeffrey does have a big butt.
He's got a big butt. That's got to be implants.
It's like a trend to get like that with that shape or whatever.
I mean, nonetheless, like it looks good when it's sitting right. But I was like, when I saw the latest TikTok, I was like, wait, where'd it go? Because it's just not where it was.
No, it's bigger. I get what you're
Charles,
saying. I get what you're saying. Where'd it go?
Coachella, you know, like
it's big. It's big. You gotta see it in person. But for it to like jiggle and move like that, he got something done, and this is him showing it off. This is James Charles showing it off. He was standing up. He even jiggles it, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And then I just kind of feel like, who's he doing this for? Like some guy who might be questioning his orientation and sees James Charles. It was like
he's definitely a hopeless romantic, which I can relate to. But like, I think I'm looking for a guy that's like 10 years older than me.
I'm looking for a guy that's 10 inches bigger than me.
How about that? I don't want the big. I don't want the big. I'll take the little, but
oh, you're like little. Okay.
No, because
with me, to me, it's like go big or go home. That's the kind of thing. That's the kind of thing of me.
Well,
big car, big house, big D, big wallet. Like everything. Go big or go home. Big drama. Honestly, but you like that's cute that you like it small.
I was gonna say wherever he like.
What?
I mean, he tucked it, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there's people, and I've been canceled for this years ago, but now more and more people are saying, is James Charles transitioning because he's wearing more women's aesthetics with the bikini? Like,
and honestly, I go
for it if you want to go for it.
Exposed Rich in my podcast, which will be out like in fall, honestly.
In fall? Okay.
But like literally a long time from now.
How long was it? Like an hour long?
Oh, it's definitely an hour long.
It's an
hour and a few minutes. And in that video, though, I cry in the video. He literally spilt it all. You guys are gonna see a whole new side of Rich. But like, I was like, you know what? Like, a lot of people said you were transphobic because of your comments on James, which were really early on in his kind of like
early on.
This is experimentation.
I clocked it a long time ago, and I was like, this is interesting for him to be doing that. And then when I called it out, people were shook over just my opinion, right? But then now more and more people are seeing him like doing more stuff that's like questionable. And I was like, okay, so I mean, do you? We live in a world like do whatever you want, right? But now I want to know, is James Charles just doing it for attention, or is he doing it for like a reason behind it?
I mean, honestly, everything on social media, I'm like, girl, does this fit? Does this fit my big head?
Oh,
my
rich glasses. Oh yeah, guys, let me show you. So this is an exclusive. You see these? Rich Lux glasses. I've never seen these. There are 3 different styles. This is one style.
If you guys are in Los Angeles and you see me in the club, I will be wearing these.
Yes, and then if you want to know when it drops, this is a text service right here. You'll know whenever it drops. They'll be out.
I'm so excited.
They're really cool looking.
Yeah, but for like James, it's kind of like, yeah, he's got to be getting attention from this. And is this a way that you like? Because I was wondering to you, like, honestly, Instagram is the best dating app. So
that's what a lot of guys hit me up on Instagram.
Instagram is the best dating app
because he was called out for posing as a woman on Tinder, and he labeled himself as female on the Tinder app. And then they kind of like, people called it out and he got blacklisted.
Which I have like some sympathy for like understanding who you are, you know? And at some point you don't, like I met like someone like for last night, like I was with someone who transitioned like a year ago and they're in their 30s. Like, you know, it happens later on sometimes and I respect him like understanding his self and fluidity throughout the years. But it's just like, it's weird when you see it paired with activity that involves children. You know what I mean? Like, when you see it, it's like, totally. Like, especially the Snapchat thing. I can never get over that. The fact that
the Snapchat
he baited people on Snapchat.
But to me, this is what really upsets me, is that he made this long video apologizing where he admitted to talking to underage kids. He said he was tricked. Now, he felt desperate. And then he deleted that video. You know, that video's gone.
Yeah.
But we have
Which I think is bad.
And I'm going to play it, delete it off YouTube. Please. But we have it. Here we go.
Archive.
And therefore, there is no one to blame for this other than myself. To the guys involved with this situation, I want to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I added you. I'm sorry that I flirted with you. And I'm really sorry if I ever made you uncomfortable. It is completely unacceptable. I was being reckless, and after looking back and finally realizing that this was my own fault, I started doing a lot of thinking and reflecting to really try and figure out why I was actually allowing myself to be so reckless in the first place. In all other areas of my life, my friends, my business, I like to think of myself as pretty put together and on top of things, and I couldn't understand why relationships were the one outlier. Why were they not working? Why was this area of me so different? And I finally came to a conclusion. It sucks and it is ridiculously embarrassing to admit this, but I think I have to, and that is that I'm desperate. I do understand that with these videos coming to light, it's really it's really looking, period, like I'm actively searching for younger people to be in a relationship with. And I just want to say firsthand that that is absolutely not the case. My hope has always been to be in a relationship with somebody around my age or older that I can relate to and that can make me laugh. And unfortunately, I've not been able to find that person yet, but the idea of actually being in a relationship became so important to me that I was willing to trust too quickly, miss out on red flags, and most importantly, not take the precautionary measures that really anybody, but especially somebody with a public platform, should be taking before talking to anybody. And there's no excuse for that. When I've watched videos in the past of people talking about serious topics, such as this one, it's always really bothered me when people would talk about conclusions or changes that they're going to make without actually talking about how they got there in the first place. So I think it's really important that I do that in this video. I just honestly think that I owe it to you guys to kind of walk you through the reflection that I've been doing, so you know that I'm taking this seriously, how I came to terms with my desperation, and how it led me here. In 2019, my dating life became even more public than it already was when I was called out and labeled as a predator. You guys, I feel like at this point, all know the story, so I don't want to go back into details, but...
Okay, so there you go. This is why I feel like James Charles has learned
If you make a video like this, you keep it up because you learned the lesson and you don't escape from that. That's why I like what your apology thing is. You know, when I confronted you, I was like, you know, you've had some things, but you've kept up your apologies. You kept, we got everyone in the back.
Background.
I feel like if you really meant it,
you would keep it up.
You would have kept the video up.
But then here it is. He is doing stuff that you wouldn't really be doing if you really meant it. Like dancing in this underwear, tucking, losing subscribers. Another fake YouTuber we need to talk about and expose is Sebastian Soto in the house. He's right here.
Can you
come on down.
Here?
Yes, because this must be your better angle.
Yeah, the shade.
Okay,
Hi.
so we're gonna be talking about Trisha Paytas.
Trisha.
What is the latest with Trisha that you know about?
I have done so much shit, but no one deserves this. If someone asks you to stop talking, I'm just stop talking. They won't stop.
Because you've been making several videos.
Well, Trisha.
He shook.
Shook. Trisha. Okay, first of all, I will tell you. She made the whole, like, this is like really serious though. She is making everything about her, like always.
Oh, because of the recent shooting that happened in Texas, and people were saying that she made it about herself.
Yeah. So basically, what happened is that after the news broke out, she tweeted that she will not have her daughter go to public schools.
Okay. Yeah, and I want to stop you there because if I don't say it, I'm going to forget it.
Okay.
The thing is, what happened there in Texas could happen at a private school.
100%.
It doesn't exclude that from happening, right? Like it doesn't. So that's what people were saying. Like, oh wow, how insensitive for you to say that because it could happen anywhere too. Okay, I'm sorry. That's what I wanted to say.
So I went to both public and private schools growing up in Miami.
Okay.
And in both schools, we had actual bomb threats in both schools.
Yeah.
And in the public school, I spoke this earlier, but I was locked in my chorus.
Nice to meet you, babe.
This is like a YouTube party.
Okay, hold on. Sloan's
The drama
back.
wasn't ending yet.
We're talking about Trisha.
Because the exit was so dramatic, right?
Yeah.
I thought like something happened.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do.
It was very The Hills.
I love it.
I was like Kristen Cavalier.
Oh my God.
Walk out. It was like so sweet though.
Well, actually, it was very Lauren Conrad and Heidi's wedding.
Yeah.
Okay. The tone deaf, the Trisha.
Yeah.
That we're back. Now that we got all three drama channels, commentary channels here. What were your thoughts on Trisha making it about herself?
I mean, at this point, it seemed very convenient because we have so many of these incidents and stuff. She didn't make the other ones about herself. So why is this magically now involving her child? Because she has a child. It's interesting that it's now important to her now.
Yeah.
And also as someone who's grown, like, who has obvious wealth and who's going to be able to put their child through, like, private school and stuff, it makes me sad because I'm sure there's other people who look out and they're like, oh, I couldn't do that with my kid. And it's like, oh, I'm glad you have this luxury and it's great that you can sit on your YouTube channel and like
the white privilege.
It's the privilege for me because like there's a lot, like I didn't grow up with the privilege. I went to like a very abusive like high school, very traumatic, super bad. Like if there wasn't a shooting, girl, there was other stuff too.
Yeah.
So like seeing like Trisha kind of like negate the seriousness of it by like, you know, talking about how she, you know, she'll never put her child in that position. It almost makes me think like she's talking about the victim's parents, being like, those are bad parents that they.
Oh my God!
Because you know, and that's where my mind goes from. And I think right now we need to have nothing but sympathy, opposed to, oh, I would never put my kid in that situation. Well, why are you gonna try to like? People don't have the luxury and the privilege that you have to where they can protect your children in the way that like. Yeah. Everyone would love to. Everyone wants the same thing, Trisha, but we can't all get it. So like, let's try to find a mutual plan where it's everyone's safe. You know?
Can I say something? So the one thing, and I fully agree.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying.
The one thing that really bothers me that her first reaction was about her. You know what I mean? Like that was the one thing that really bothered me.
All she had to say is prayers.
No, it's like you know, her first reaction was a screenshot of a text message saying, well, our daughter's not going to go to public schools, and I'm like, well, bitch, listen. How about you send prayers to people who really need it? How about you use your voice for something positive? Why is this tragedy the first thing you think about is you?
Yeah,
and your unborn
who's not even born yet.
It's all about her,
and she's not going to school until like 3 more years.
Exactly.
You would hope by then I would be sitting there saying like, I'm going to do everything in my power to advocate for some type of protection for these children so that when my child does go to school, then everyone will be safe.
And the thing that really annoyed me, she was like, she said, even if I said something, it's not going to mean anything. Like, she was like, my voice doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, even though you are losing subscribers every day, bitch,
Is she
people,
really?
Yeah, honey.
Poor girl.
People there's still a couple people out
She
here.
got a few diehards.
Yeah, who really do listen to her. So imagine if she says, "Hey, let's do a live. Let's all write to our congressman, whatever." And it will be maybe
the impact of that.
Yeah, even
alone.
25 people. It's a lot. It's a lot. So for her to say, the first fucking reaction is, well, my daughter's not going to go to
opposed to fix it for everyone else,
Yeah.
I'm going to make it so my daughter's safe because we have this
Yeah.
privilege to
And then
protect
here we
this
go.
daughter.
But like I was telling Sebastian earlier, even in private school, that could happen. It doesn't mean that you're
in
safe.
every
and secure.
school. I
In
said
every
this
school, yeah.
to Rich before. I went to a public and private school in Miami, and we both got bomb threats on each school.
yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Nothing changed. Nothing happened. So for Trisha to always put everything about her, that is the big mistake.
Yeah.
And yeah, she doesn't have that big of an audience, but she has maybe 20 people who are gonna listen to her and who are gonna do something good.
And I wanted to say this. We're going to switch gears here. So sound off in the comments down below. Britney Spears update. Do-do-do-do-do.
It's Britney,
This
bitch.
is what I think about Britney.
Are we talking about Britney now?
Yeah, and I have a lot to say. And listen, what I'm going to say in this part, guys, come for me, don't come for them. Because
Don't come for me, it's fine.
I'll take the heat like I always do. Because I've been canceled. Let me see. I'm one more cancellation away
We
from like
love
being
some.
famous on Twitter. But I want to say this. I think that the guy that she's with is using her for money.
I don't. Sorry, I don't.
What do you
I
think?
don't.
I do.
Oh my
I
God!
don't.
Finding somebody with me.
I will go head to head with Rich Lugs.
Okay.
And fucking
No,
Sloan.
because there was this article that
I
came
won't.
out.
If
There
it's
was-
not money, it's status.
No,
There was this
I don't
article
think
that
so.
came
He's
out.
on the red carpet because he's Britney's partner.
Yeah.
But
He's dressed by Versace
But Sloan?
because he's Britney's partner.
Yes.
Because Versace's doing charity work.
What can I be honest, and I'll be very
It
honest
is.
here.
Yeah, I wanna hear it.
If you and I were hubbies, right?
No,
No,
No.
listen.
there can only be one queen.
Listen.
Why is he all
but
in
listen,
the mix?
But listen.
Why is he should be there? Just
No.
no, babe. You get on the red carpet. I'm gonna be taking the pictures for their Instagram.
No.
Da-da-da-da.
He
I
has
don't need to
always-
be on there with
no.
you.
He has always spoke so highly of Britney.
Oh, of course,
In
I would
every
too if I
red
was getting
carpet.
checked.
If I was, let's say you were Britney, I was Sam, right? People know you
Like
a lot
Van
more,
Luke
right?
said, all comes out money
right?
and greed. Money and greed.
If you were Sammy, you're Britney, you
Yeah.
should do every single thing that I tell you. You should put
Exactly.
a smile on your face, and
Exactly.
it doesn't mean
He
that
needs
you're
to be the
authentic.
Moses.
Doesn't mean they're
He needs to
He
be
is
the
not the
Moses.
Moses. He
You
is
don't
not
see
the Moses.
Moses? You don't see
Sam-
Moses on the red carpet? Move over, Brittany. Hold on. Like, no.
No.
Sam Asghari is one of the most disgusting persons in Hollywood because not only of who he is, but who he's connected to, and the fact that he has not only disrespected Britney during their relationship, but like throughout the relationship in different ways by working with her conservatorship team, by justifying her being locked into a facility, being put on lithium. Do you know what lithium does to your brain? If you think Britney's messed up nowadays, it's probably because of lithium. The lithium that Sam Asghari was totally fine with her taking.
Okay, but
Allegedly?
let me
Allegedly.
listen. Sloan comes out here with all the facts, right? Which I totally fucking agree. But if you look at every single red carpet that Sam has
It's
done,
always about him.
no.
He does.
I
Never
don't
about
believe
her.
that.
Okay, watch-
it's always
okay,
about
listen.
his lioness.
Listen,
Sebastian.
watch his
Sebastian.
Instagram stories in the lens that
Have you
we're
seen his
talking.
fitness program
No,
that he's making
I
money off
haven't.
of through his clout? It's not even him. He's selling these fitness programs, and then he has other people who are hired to teach these people. He's the definition of a money grab, and in my heart, I would love for it to be everything but.
Okay, can I just stop everyone?
Stop.
Look, you guys out here, Rich, don't fucking edit this out because
No,
I will
okay,
literally.
okay, go ahead.
Okay, look, you guys. I'm
God,
gonna
here we
be
go.
very
Here's
serious.
Britney.
I love
You say
Britney.
you
I have her
You got
B
it.
here.
Oh, you got the B
I have
here.
her B circus. And the reason that I go so hard for Sam is because I really just want her to be happy.
I do too.
We all
I
want Britney to be
believe that
happy.
Britney wants. I believe that Britney's happy. And Sloan, you come up with a lot of really good things, and I get it. But
Come up with.
no. So, okay,
Come up
let me
with-
stop. Oh my God. No, sorry. Here.
Come up with.
Dramatic exit. Walk out.
Wait, no.
No, I can't be a part of. No,
don't
I can't be a part of.
leave.
No,
Sloan,
I can't
no.
support. No,
Don't
no,
leave.
I can't.
No.
I can't support this.
Sloan,
I
come
can't
here.
support
Come here.
this.
Come here. Let's end this.
I can't support.
So,
this.
okay, look. Sloan has a lot of real things that he is saying.
Yeah.
I just really want Britney.
I can't be in frame. I can't be in frame during this.
I
drama.
I just want Britney to be happy. That's it. Period. I want to believe, naive, that
We all
Sam
wanna
is good for
believe.
Britney.
And he's
But
so
you know
hot,
what? But I believe everything Sloan is saying.
Oh.
Okay.
I believe everything Sloan is saying.
Okay, so next we're gonna be moving. We're gonna talk about Dan Snyder.
Who's
and
that?
the drum. No. I'm just joking, not joking. We're gonna end this video here. I'll put Sebastian's link down below and Sloan's. Definitely check them out. And thank you so much to my sponsor. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Love you so much.